Officials in South Korea have acknowledged the design of the runway and the landing systems at Muan International Airport may have contributed to Sunday's fatal plane crash. Almost everyone on board the Jeju airliner died after it skidded off the end of the runway following that emergency landing. It smashed into the concrete platform housing a guidance system. The Boeing 737, which had remained intact until it hit that structure, then burst into flames. Some aviation experts have described that design as an accident waiting to happen. Our correspondent Rupert Wingfield-Hayes has the latest from Muan.
So we have now heard from the CEO of Jeju Air. The main thrust of his press conference in Seoul today was really to reach out to the families of those killed in the crash, to say that his company would help with funerals, that it is going to come up with some sort of compensation package for the families. That's something they have been talking about here over the last 2 days. It's the first time we've heard from the CEO since he came out and made an apology on Sunday. He was also reaching out to the Korean public saying, this is a safe airline. We have good training. We will strengthen our training. We will strengthen our safety checks. So he's really saying, you know, trying to rescue the reputation of his airline after this terrible disaster. What we didn't hear from him is anything about the investigation. And that's not surprising because the investigation still really is just getting underway. What we do know today is that a team has arrived from the United States, from the NTSB, the National Transportation Safety Board, from the FAA, the Federal Aviation Administration, and from Boeing, the company that manufactured the aircraft involved in this crash. A team of 7, they've arrived here in South Korea. We've seen them out on the field, on the crash site, inspecting the crash site behind me here. But the focus of the investigation is not going to be here. It is going to be on what are called the black box flight recorders that are inside the plane in every commercial aircraft. Those have been recovered. There is a there is a flight data recorder and there is a cockpit voice recorder. And what is recorded on those 2 devices, they'll have to retrieve the data and analyze it. And that's really going to be how they're going to find out what happened. What were the things that led to this just in the last few minutes of this flight as it came in here, so many things going wrong and then leading to this terrible disaster.